Hello, thank you for checking out my video. So this is going to be a short presentation, just quickly showing you what we offer and how it can help your business. As you can see on the screen, we help with two automations. We help automations with your missed calls and also reputation management, which is your Google reviews, Yelp, or even Facebook. So our goal is to help local businesses, plumbers, contractors, electricians, anyone who provides the services. They're usually out and about. They're on their phone. They are driving. They're at work. They get all these missed calls. They get all these kind of people asking them the same questions over and over. And if you can automate that and you can focus on their work, this will be the best solution for you. So I have a couple slides here that we can go through quickly and then reach out if you have any other questions, or we'll have pretty much to start. All right, so who am I? Who's this guy selling you this kind of solution? So my name is Daniel. So I'm the automation developer at Marshall Technology. So in a nutshell, automation pretty much helping small businesses stop losing leads and get more reviews, and also other technologies. If you need help, we can be able to brainstorm and help you out. As that is our goal, to be able to help local businesses and service companies leverage technology. We're not asking businesses to change everything. No, we're not asking you to drop whatever you are using. We are just asking and showing you the obvious revenue problems that small businesses usually encounter, especially if they have a lot of inquiries and things like that. So with this automation, it will pretty much have answer two questions: what happens when you miss a missed call, and also what happens after you finish a job. You don't have a way of asking for a review, or you send a review but you don't know how to follow up, you never follow up, or and how does it get to social media. So we're gonna pretty much try and see how best we can envision that for you and help you for your business. All right, so the first question: what happens when someone missed a call for your business and no one answers? Someone calls in. So we'll usually go for a live demo right now. Just give me a second to set up. All right, so what happens in a nutshell is someone already has Google businesses around the local area, and they've already, okay, I'm gonna pick this one, right? Usually someone who has higher reviews, good reviews, especially 4 stars and up, and also they have a lot of reviews too. So that means they have worked with a lot of people and they have good relationships with them, right? So that's when they call you, or they find you through a referral. And when they call you, let's say you're at work or you're busy doing something or you're driving, you get the missed call. So what happens next? 5 minutes or 10 minutes later, you try to call them back. They've already moved on. So we are trying to help you so that you can be able to, when they get a missed call or goes to voicemail or they cancel on you, you can be able to send out automatic message to pretty much keep the conversation going until you can call them back. At least you don't lose that lead. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, so I'm gonna connect on my phone, and then we can demo one of these processes. All right, so I'm gonna call the bot. So mine is called Danny. So you can call whatever you want on yours. All right, so right now no one is answering. So usually the rule of thumb is pick up on the third kind of ring. So but if someone doesn't pick up, all right, so let's say they hang up, right? So they hang up, and then we can go to our messages. Just wait for a few seconds. So a new message should pop up. All right, so our new message has popped up. So you have, hey, sorry we missed your call. How can you help? And right now for now it's we are on like regular hours, so that's why you see this message. So when you are on different like off hours, you're on the weekend, it will show different messages. So let's say I'm having problems with my sync. Okay, I'm gonna send it out. I think we have it set up for like 3 seconds, but also gets a little bit, oh, and then it says, got it, sync problems can hassle, da, 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 da. All right, so we're gonna say it's a leak in the kitchen sink. Can someone and a look, right? We're gonna look for a couple seconds. All right, so absolutely we can. All right, so let's say tomorrow, no, today at 4 p.m. So right now what it does, it's pretty much getting the person at least book something with you. You can either call them to reschedule and things like that. But at the same time, we can be able to link this to your calendar and be able to get the correct availability and things like that. So we will definitely do that. We can do that. And then check availability for, all right, okay, we say the address comes to your phone as a text, or it goes to our lead connector app. Connector app here. So with the lead connector app, you can be able to see what's happening. You can look at your conversations. You can be able to look at the calendar, whatever has been booked. You can fine tune it to your business. All right, so let's go back to my other share. Let's go back to the slides. Okay, so pretty much done with that, showing you how the lead, pretty much how the automation works, your lead connector, the app that you can receive those messages, or you can also receive it as text on your phone. So all that is happening while you are pretty much doing other things. You're working and things like that. So, and we can always fine tune it, like a booking calendar and things like that. They can go directly to your calendar and book. So that's really powerful. And all this is happening in the background while you're working. All right, so a quick example, let's say for a roofing company. So let's say they charge 5,750. I know that's way too little, but just giving you an idea for a roofing company. Usually they get, let's say they get 10 calls a month. Let's say we can be able to salvage or recover at least 2 calls, right? So there's a potential revenue of 11,000 a month. So those kind of figures helps you kind of see how best this solution can be able to help you for your business. Another one is a plumber, because that's one of the examples I had on my phone. So for a plumber, let's say they get 10 missed calls. Usually these are jobs that they can be able to finish within a couple hours in a day, and they can do a couple jobs a day, right? So they can be able to salvage 3 missed calls. That's a potential revenue of 1,400. So we can be able to help businesses recover such amounts from missed calls. All right, so the second piece is a review, right? So once the job is done, you are out, you've marked the job as completed. Let's say you have your jobber, wherever you track your work, you mark it as completed. What next, right? So we can automate that where once you hit complete, we get that customer information, whoever you want kind of to get the review. And we can be able to say, okay, this client, pretty much you need to get a review from them, automatically sends it out once you mark that job complete. Or we can also have another identifier, happy client. So if you have a happy client, you can definitely send the reviews to them. One matches those 2 criteria, and automatic review is sent to them, and they can be able to click on the link either on their phone, on their email, and we give you a review. That it goes directly to your Google list page, whatever page you're gonna use. All right, so on the back end, we give you access to a dashboard. So all of this, you can be able to access them to a dashboard. So the best thing about this dashboard, it gives you a good idea of how you perform. You can look at it on your phone, on your computer. It doesn't matter. At least once a while, you can go in and say, okay, how are things going? Like how's my Google review? How's my kind of leads and things like that. So statistics. So pretty much this page gives you statistics of how many reviews you are getting overall. So if you can link it to your Facebook, Yelp, Google My Business, you can be able to get those and put them here. For the competitor analysis, for this example, we have two companies, Avenue Restrooms and Little John. You can see how many reviews Little John has and how many reviews Avenue Restroom has. You can be able to line up to 3 competitors or viewers, see their strengths and see their weaknesses. And all this is gathered from the reviews that people are leaving, right? Another piece is to help Google optimization, Google business page optimization. So pretty much we help to check, okay, is your name there, description, social profiles, reviews, how many reviews you are getting, and pretty much keep score. As you can see, this business has 11 out of 16. Another piece is if you have a website, we can be able to grab a widget. We have a couple different widgets, and we can be able to put it on your website. So that way you can directly get reviews from your website. You can also send them to your website, say marshalltechnology.ca/review, and we can put it there, or we can put it under your contacts page, so that people can directly leave your review from your website. The other piece is once we get a 5-star review, we can set up the system to automatically do a post of that 5-star review. So you don't even need to do anything, right? So that's really powerful, and you can be able to set those up and run them automatically when you get 5-star review. All right, so the other piece we can leverage is the AI for reviews. So the AI can be able to automatically send some replies, and that will help kind of get things going and help your business. The other piece we have down here is respond to reviews, right? So let's say you have a list of reviews, old reviews that haven't been responded to. We can be able to automatically respond to those ones. So we can set it up where it can be, if the weekly, be able to go check certain period of time, or we can leave it too. So we have that option. We can see the journey for a customer. So if you get a missed call, we do a quick text response. The conversation begins. The box becomes your customer. We send out an automatic review. You get more reviews, you get more business. Because as you know, they call it the 3-pack. So if you are the 3-pack, top 3 on a Google listing, Google search, there's a high chance you be called. And you can see if you miss a call, the whole process again, they can be able to give you business. All right. So if you are in Red Deer, Alberta, so I can meet you on site. I can come to your location, wherever you are, and I will pretty much demo this to you, and also we can also chat. So for now, for what we are offering, definitely, people want to try things out. We don't want to pay the full price. So we're gonna do $197 for the next 3 months. You can check, test it out. If it works for you, we keep it. If it doesn't, cancel it. No contracts. I'll come to your site, save your time. Here's my information, my phone number, my email, and looking forward to partnering with you and see how best we can help. Other than that, thank you. I'll see you and all the success. Bye-bye.